So okay guys, today's mod is super simple to do. All you're going to need is an OTG cable and, well, either bleemsync or an updated version of autobleem. In my case, my software is kind of out of date, so this did not work. However, the basic setup and, well, how you hook it up is 100% accurate, so if you're looking forward to trying this mod out, it should work for you. Anyway, with that said, to actually get this set up, you're first of all going to need an OTG cable. You can either go out and buy one of these or make one. Originally, I was going to make one for this video, however, I decided to go the buy route because most of you guys may actually want to go and buy a cable, and these are what these cables generally look like. So I wanted to get one that's just readily available, that way you guys could follow along. So okay, to actually hook it up, you get your power cord from your PlayStation Classic, you unplug it from the console, and then you want to plug it into the female micro USB connector end, and from there you can plug the male USB micro end back into the PlayStation Classic. Once you got that done, you just plug your flash drive in the female USB port, and it should just all work. You may have to do a manual reboot just like you would when you're setting up Homebrew for the first time, so just either turn the console on, turn it off, unplug it, that kind of stuff to get it recognized. But once it's recognized, it's pretty much done. All you have to do is just load your games up on your drive like you normally would, and everything will just work. But if you guys are still wondering why you'd want to do this, why not just plug it in the front and get one of those USB hubs? Well, if you do it this way, you got power essentially, so you could plug in a better amp or a better power brick to your PS Classic, and you can even power bigger hard drives through the USB port. That way you can hold even more games than you could originally just by using a USB drive, for an example. Another reason why you may want to do this is maybe you only want 2 USB ports on the front. Maybe you just want to do some 2-player and call it a day. Doing this mod allows you to hook up your flash drives and everything in the back of the console, hide them away, and all you're left with is a clean look of your PlayStation Classic sitting there on your media center. Anyway, I really like this mod. It's a bit of a bummer it didn't work in my testing. It all comes down to software. Like I said, all I gotta do is update it or swap software out with something like bleemsync, and it should just work. I will make an update video on this, perhaps showing you guys it working and in action, and perhaps I'll use an external USB drive just to see how far we can push this thing and how many games it can theoretically hold by just using a powered USB cable. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave today's video off here. I hope I was able to help you out. DTPK signing off. Peace. Now from here, we can click on our half-life.nro file that we threw on here in the page and install the program. But if you're running some other distribution such as where I'm